question, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride, and it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very...
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, João Pedro, Peter. He has a lovely brand of flair, skillful, quick, composed, always looking to exploit spaces in and around the box. I expect to see him getting heavily involved with his side's attacking play here.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Correa, Fofana, Chalobah gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Saliba, Gabriel, Saliba moved on forwards, and here's Jesus. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gabriel. And here's Jesus. That's a Martinelli! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. Caicedo. Delivered in. That has been knocked clear. Well, they can break here. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel. Timber. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Jesus. And back to the goalkeeper. Fernandez. Chalobah. It's an actually looking ball that. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Merino, Saliba, Calafiori, played over towards the opposite flank. Saka. Now it's Eze. Eze! Oh, it's come loose. It's a goal kick. Spread out to the left. Now it's come to nothing. Gone behind for a goal kick. Calafiori. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. James. Martinelli. Eze. And here's Jesus. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Lovely, now then. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. And it's James. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo is the guilty party there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Do have a chance to counter here. João Pedro. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Lobbed in behind. Out of play for a goal kick. Caicedo. Garnacho. Caicedo. That's a cute ball. And he's just misjudged that one. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba shifted upfield. Arsenal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
João Pedro. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Timber. Gabriel. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Eze. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, well measured. Sanchez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Martinelli. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Played out to the right. Timber's cross. Tries to get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Timber. Looking for a decent ball in. Timber's cross. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Header. Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rice. Saka. And here's Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Garnacho. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Garnacho puts the ball in. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Calafiori. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Martinelli. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella, Garnacho, Cucurella, Caicedo, João Pedro, Gabriel Jesus. Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber. And here's Saka. Saka chips it through. A lot of space ahead of him. Swept in. Garnacho. Cucurella, Fofana, Palmer is onto it in a flash. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Raya sends that a long way. Fernandez cuts out the pass. Gabriel Jesus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's tidy. Out to the left it goes. And it's Caicedo. Gabriel Jesus looking to break at pace. Caicedo. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now who's going to be... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Searching pass he's played there. Saka. Oh, nice touch. Crunching tackle. And it's Eze. James. Fernandez. Fofana. Aim forwards. Rice. Almost half an hour in now. Rice. Saliba. Merino. Mikel Merino. Gently done. Martinelli. Over to the left. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. James. And it's played forward. Gabriel makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saliba. James, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the ball's come loose here. Gabriel Jesus. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella shifted upfield. Garnacho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Split-second reaction.
Caicedo is offering a right smile there.
Gabriel with the clearance. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. Out to the right. James. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, shooting chance!
Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Saliba, Martinelli, Merino, Eze! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Garnacho, Cucurella, he's found the way through, and there's his chance to lead the counter. João Pedro, Fernandes, shot, surely, and it's come back out to him. Right back in the game. Raya, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Timber. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gabriel. Arsenal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chalobah can get it clear. João Pedro, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus played out towards the right wing. That is a brilliant interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garnacho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's James. Gabriel clears it away. Rice. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Eze! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cucurella. And the keeper beats it away. Garnacho. Can he finish? Gabriel. Merino. And it's played forward. It is quite a run he's making here. Now that's a fine challenge. Fernandez, aim forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernandez plays it short. James crosses. And he's there to clear it. Timber. And it's Palmer. Now it's Martinelli. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. Bit too much weight on the pass. Fofana forwards and with intent. Back into the middle. Garnacho. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Saliba getting this one clear. Could move up a gear here. James does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Saka. Calafiori. Real chance here. Eze! It's a loose ball. And the ball is out of play. Chalobah. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Eze. Eze played out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Garnacho. James, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Raya, long ball by the goal. And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Saka.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fofana. Caicedo. Fofana. Oh, good-looking ball. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. James wins the duel this time. Fernandes. Tries to dink it through. Calafiori. Rice. Saka. Now he's off and running. Ball is over the line. It's a throw. Eze. Fernandez. And it's been played through. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fofana. Chalobah. Fofana. Caicedo. Fofana. It's a sharp pass. Palmer played through into space. And it's Eze. Gabriel Jesus with 2 goals already to his name. Rice. Saliba. Over to the left. Martinelli. That is good strength. It's a throw-in. And he thumps it clear. Gabriel moved on forwards. Saka. That's a nicely weighted pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Merino, Calafiori, who's set up 1 goal so far. Gabriel, Merino, and it's played forward. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chalobah. Caicedo. Fofana. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Gabriel. Saliba. Merino. Rice. Gabriel. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Palmer. Caicedo. Caicedo, he's gone direct here. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. Fernandez, gently done. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and get the drift.
Fernandez, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Saka. Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. Cucurella aimed forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Can he deliver? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He's through here. Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Martinelli. That has been knocked clear. James. Fernandez. Pedro. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Calafiori, gently done. Chance here to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pedro. And it's Palmer. Steep. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Palmer clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Moved on forwards. Martinelli. Martinelli, he's shifting through the gears here. There are a few waiting for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Garnacho shifted up. Tries a shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Crossed into the box.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Referee's given a throw. Cleared away. James. Played into the middle. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Saka. Rice, Saka, well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Could be danger here, and it's been played through. He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's there to get it away. And it's Palmer. He's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Saka. Timber. And here's Saka. Caicedo. James, forwards and with intent. And it's James. Now it's Pedro. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Calafiori. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Fernandes. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? Martinelli. And here's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Calafiori. Rice. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Palmer concedes a free kick for that. Effort. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Gabriel Jesus clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
James. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Timber shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus knocks it out wide. Ødegaard. Fofana gets good distance on it. James. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Garnacho. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Saka, well, that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. And now the breakaway.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ødegaard. Martinelli. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Palmer. And it's Ødegaard. Tries a deft little ball. That has been knocked clear. And they can counter here. Fernandes looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. Oh, some tackle that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. He's got away. Bullish header! Final touch was poor. Timber. Saliba, It's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Garnacho, and he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rice, and it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Odegaard. Martinelli. And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, it's come loose. Martinelli caresses it through. So who's he picking out? Delivered with swing. Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. Chalobah gets rid without sophistication. Saka. He's cut it out. Palmer. Chalobah forwards and with intent. That's really well cleared. Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to get it clear. It's going to be another throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely feet. Gabriel Jesus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba. Calafiori, shifted upfield. Nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gabriel Jesus chasing after it. James. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Palmer, spread out to the left. Odegaard. Calafiori. Chalobah. That's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gabriel. Saka. And it's Odegaard. Palmer, aim forwards. He's got to be in here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the left. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Merino. Martinelli. And here's Saka. And here's Jesus. Just 5 minutes left. Rice. James gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Now it's Trossard. Defending of the desperate variety. James. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Palmer. Garnacho. James. Odegaard. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Chalobah producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Garnacho. Time to deliver. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Saka. Played out to the right. Caicedo. Fernandes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Caicedo shifted upfield. Rice. Saka. Fofana. Garnacho. That's the throw. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. So who's he picking out? And again! Odegaard. Merino. Gabriel, nicely aimed pass. Palmer. Now it's Pedro. Saka. Can he spark a counter here? And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So there it is. What struck you most